Consumer Reports just released their reliability data, and 10 used cars made the worst possible list, not for bad gas mileage, not for uncomfortable seats, but for catastrophic engine failures that can leave you stranded on a highway with smoke pouring out from under the hood. We are talking about engines that eat their own oil, timing chains that snap without warning, and pistons that seize so completely that some owners described hearing a sound like a gunshot from under the hood before everything went dead. 10 models, confirmed engine disasters, and real repair bills that climbed past $4,000 on vehicles people paid good money for. Number 10 will surprise you, and the one sitting at number 1 has been quietly destroying engines for over a decade. Is your car on this list? Keep watching. Before we get into every single car on this list, if you have ever bought a used car and ended up with a nightmare repair bill you never saw coming, hit that like button right now because this video is for you, and subscribe so you never walk into a used car dealership blind again. Starting at number 10, the 2014 Kia Optima. On the surface, this car looks like a smart buy. Clean styling, decent fuel economy, and you can find one used for under $8,000. That low price is exactly the problem, because the 2014 Optima came equipped with the 2.4-liter Theta 2 GDI engine, and Consumer Reports flagged this engine for a defect so serious that Kia and Hyundai eventually faced a class action lawsuit and a federal investigation over it. The issue is a manufacturing flaw in the connecting rod bearings. Metal debris and insufficient oil circulation cause the bearings to wear down faster than they should, starving the engine of lubrication. When that happens, you get rod knock, and rod knock on a Theta 2 means the engine is not far from complete failure. Owners reported hearing a low ticking or knocking sound that progressively got louder over days or weeks before the engine locked up entirely. Some experienced sudden engine seizure with no warning at all. The repair cost for an engine replacement on a 2014 Optima runs between $3,500 and $5,000 depending on your region, which often exceeds the market value of the car itself. If you are looking at one of these, pull the oil cap, check for milky residue, listen for any metallic tapping at idle, and walk away if either is present. Number 9, the 2013 Kia Sorento. The Sorento is a practical family crossover with 3 rows and a reputation for being a budget-friendly alternative to pricier Japanese SUVs. But the 2013 model year carried over the same Theta 2 engine family into this larger platform, and the results were just as damaging. Consumer Reports documented reliability scores that dropped sharply for engine and powertrain on this generation. The Sorrento's added weight compared to the Optima means the engine was working harder under the same flawed internal design. Owners who towed anything, hauled cargo, or drove aggressively in mountainous terrain accelerated the bearing wear significantly. The failure pattern follows the same script as the Optima. Early warning signs are subtle. A faint tapping at startup that disappears after the engine warms up, a slight drop in oil pressure, and then weeks later, catastrophic failure. Kia issued a technical service bulletin acknowledging the oil supply issue, but TSBs are not recalls, meaning many owners never heard about it. If you are shopping for a used 2013 Sorento, demand maintenance records going back to the first oil change, and have a trusted mechanic inspect the engine before you sign anything. Number 8. The 2011 Hyundai Sonata. This is one of the most commonly searched used sedans in America, and for good reason. It is spacious, comfortable, and looks sharp for its age. But Consumer Reports has consistently ranked the 2011 Sonata among the worst years for engine reliability in the entire mid-size sedan segment, and the reason is the same Theta 2 engine that Kia uses, because Hyundai and Kia share the same parent company and the same production flaws. The 2011 Sonata with the 2.4-liter engine has generated thousands of complaints to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration for sudden engine seizure, engine fires, and complete engine failure while driving at highway speeds. NHTSA opened a formal investigation into this engine family that eventually resulted in Hyundai and Kia agreeing to extend powertrain warranties and settle a class action. But used buyers today get none of that protection unless they can prove the original warranty coverage was transferred, which rarely happens cleanly. The emotional gut punch for owners of these cars is that many bought the Sonata specifically because it felt like a safe, reliable choice. It has awards from that era on car comparison websites, it reviewed well, and it looked great in photos. But reliability data does not lie, and Consumer Reports' long-term owner surveys painted a very different picture. Engine replacement costs on the 2011 Sonata frequently exceed $4,500. Number 7. The 2012 Subaru Forester. Subaru owners are famously loyal, and the Forester earned that loyalty with all-wheel drive capability and outdoor adventure credibility that few cars in its price range can match. But the 2012 Forester, equipped with the 2.5-liter naturally aspirated engine, carries a well-documented head gasket failure problem that Consumer Reports flagged across multiple Subaru model years from this era. Head gasket failure is not just an inconvenience, it is an engine killer. When the gasket fails, coolant mixes with oil, overheating follows, and if the driver does not catch it in time, the aluminum engine block warps and the repair bill turns catastrophic. The repair for a head gasket replacement on a 2012 Forester runs between $1,500 and $2,200 at most independent shops, but that assumes the engine was not already damaged by overheating. If coolant got into the cylinders and the engine hydrolocked, you are looking at a replacement. The frustrating part is that the failure does not always announce itself dramatically. A slight sweet smell from the engine bay, a temperature gauge that creeps slightly higher than normal, or a very gradual loss of coolant with no visible leak are the telltale signs. Many owners missed them because they were subtle and the car otherwise drove fine. If you find a 2012 Forester with low miles and a clean title, pressure test the cooling system before you buy it. If this video is helping you avoid a costly mistake, take 2 seconds right now and subscribe, because every week we break down used car data so you can buy smarter and keep more money in your pocket. Number 6. The 2013 BMW X3. Here is where the pain gets expensive. The 2013 BMW X3 with the 2.0-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine was positioned as an accessible entry point into the BMW lineup, an SUV with German engineering at a price that felt almost reasonable. Consumer Reports flagged this generation for engine oil leaks, timing chain tensioner failures, and high-pressure fuel pump issues, all of which compound each other in ways that are genuinely alarming. The timing chain tensioner problem is particularly dangerous because a timing chain failure does not give you warning miles, it gives you seconds. When the tensioner fails, the timing chain can jump or snap, and on an interference engine like this one, that means the pistons contact the valves, bending them instantly, and the engine is destroyed. Repair costs for a timing chain replacement on the 2013 X3 routinely exceed $2,000, and that is only if the chain is replaced before it fails. If it snaps while driving, the engine is typically not repairable, and a replacement motor for this vehicle can cost anywhere from $4,000 to over $7,000. You are also dealing with a European market vehicle that requires premium parts and specialized labor. The mechanic down the street who charges $60 an hour is not the right person for this job. Budget for dealer or BMW specialist rates when calculating your real cost of ownership. Number 5. The 2012 Jeep Wrangler. The Wrangler is an icon. People buy it for adventure, for off-roading, for the freedom of the open trail. But the 2012 Wrangler, with the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 engine, had a specific and well-documented problem with oil consumption that Consumer Reports flagged in their owner satisfaction and reliability surveys from this era. The Pentastar engine in early production years, specifically 2012, suffered from a manufacturing defect in the cylinder head oil return ports. The ports were undersized from the factory, which allowed oil to pool in the cylinder head rather than returning to the pan efficiently. Over time, this caused carbon buildup on the intake valves, oil burning, fouled spark plugs, and in the worst cases, hydrolocking from oil accumulation in the cylinders. Owners who drove their Wranglers hard off-road or in extreme heat accelerated the problem significantly. The repair for a proper cylinder head service and oil return port correction on a 2012 Wrangler can run between $800 and $2,000, but many owners did not find out until the engine was already making noise. Chrysler issued a technical service bulletin for this issue, but again, TSBs are not mandatory recalls, and many owners of used vehicles never knew the service existed. Number 4, the 2011 Mini Cooper S. The Mini Cooper S projects personality and fun in a package that seems surprisingly affordable at used prices. But the 2011 Cooper S with the 1.6-liter turbocharged Prince engine is one of the most expensive small cars to own that Consumer Reports has ever tracked in terms of engine and powertrain reliability costs relative to vehicle value. The Prince engine, co-developed by BMW and Peugeot, has a notorious timing chain problem that mirrors what we described in the BMW X3, but in a smaller, higher revving package where the stresses are even more intense. Timing chain tensioner failures on the 2011 Cooper S have been documented at mileage figures as low as 60,000 miles, which is extraordinarily early for a modern engine. Beyond the timing chain, the oil pump pickup tube on these engines is prone to cracking, which can cause a sudden drop in oil pressure and catastrophic engine damage within seconds of the failure occurring. When you add turbocharger seal failures, coolant expansion tank cracks that cause overheating, and carbon buildup from direct injection, you end up with a car that Consumer Reports ranked as one of the least reliable vehicles in its class. Engine replacement costs for the 2011 Cooper S frequently exceed $5,000 on a car you may have paid $6,000 or $7,000 for. That math does not work. Number 3. The 2010 Audi A4 with the 2.0-liter turbocharged engine. Audi's reputation for luxury and precision engineering makes this one particularly frustrating. Consumer Reports flagged the 2010 A4 for a pattern of oil consumption issues so severe that Audi extended their warranty coverage and eventually settled litigation related to the problem. The engine consumes oil at a rate that far exceeds what any modern motor should, with many owners reporting consumption of 1 quart of oil every 1,000 miles or less. When an engine is running low on oil and the driver does not know because there is no warning light until it is critically low, bearing damage accumulates silently. The 2010 A4 also suffers from a known issue with the timing chain tensioner, the engine oil separator, and carbon buildup on the intake valves from the direct injection system. Each of these problems individually is manageable. Combined, they create a maintenance burden that can easily cost $2,000 or more per year on a car that depreciates heavily. If you find a 2010 A4 with high mileage and no documentation of oil consumption monitoring, that engine has likely been running lean on oil for a significant portion of its life. An oil consumption test performed by a mechanic before purchase is non-negotiable on this vehicle. Number 2. The 2014 Jeep Cherokee with the 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine. The 2014 Cherokee was a completely redesigned model that Jeep released with a brand new platform and a brand new engine, and both came with growing pains that Consumer Reports documented extensively. The 2.4-liter Tiger Shark engine, paired with the 9-speed ZF automatic transmission, produced one of the most complained about powertrain combinations in recent automotive history. But beyond the transmission hesitation issues that made headlines, the engine itself had a documented oil consumption problem that Consumer Reports flagged across the 2014 model year. the Tiger Shark consumed oil at an elevated rate, and the combination of that consumption with a tight-tolerance new engine design meant that engines which were not carefully maintained developed rod-bearing wear and excessive piston ring wear at relatively low mileage. Fiat Chrysler issued a technical service bulletin acknowledging the oil consumption concern, but the fix required engine teardown and repair work that many owners either did not know about or could not afford. The frustrating reality is that the 2014 Cherokee looks great and drives quietly, which masks these problems until they reach a stage where repair is unavoidable. Consumer Reports ranked this model year as one of the worst for predicted reliability in the entire SUV segment, and engine reliability was a primary driver of that rating. Number 1, the 2011 Cadillac SRX with the 3.0-liter V6 engine. This is the one that deserves the top spot because it combines a premium price point, a prestigious badge, and an engine problem so well documented that Consumer Reports has flagged the 3.0-liter LFW engine for serious timing chain and valve train failures across multiple model years. The 2011 SRX was positioned as Cadillac's accessible luxury crossover, priced above mainstream competitors but below the full-size Escalade, and it sold in enormous numbers. Buyers expected premium reliability to match the premium price. What they got instead was an engine with a multi-piece timing chain system that requires precise oil pressure and lubrication to function correctly, combined with variable valve timing solenoids that are extremely sensitive to oil quality and change intervals. When the timing chain guides and tensioners begin to wear, and on the 2011 SRX they wear earlier than they should, the symptoms start subtly. A faint rattle on cold startup that disappears after 30 seconds. A very slight hesitation on acceleration. Then the rattle gets louder, more persistent, and one morning it does not go away. If the chain jumps a tooth on this engine, it can cause valve-to-piston contact, and the repair is not a chain replacement, it is an engine replacement. Repair bills for catastrophic timing chain failure on the 2011 SRX have been documented at between $4,000 and $8,000, on a vehicle whose market value in clean condition sits around $6,000 to $9,000. Consumer Reports' long-term reliability data placed this generation of SRX at the bottom of the luxury crossover segment for powertrain reliability, and the engine category alone was responsible for dragging down an otherwise competitive vehicle. The worst part is that many 2011 SRX units changed hands 2 or 3 times in the used market before the timing chain issue manifested, meaning the third or fourth owner often bears the full financial cost of a problem that began building from day one. Every single car on this list was flagged by Consumer Reports using real owner data, not speculation, not rumors from forums, but years of survey responses from actual owners who lived with these problems. The pattern across all 10 is the same. Deferred maintenance accelerates the failure, low oil levels make it worse, and buyers who skip a pre-purchase inspection pay the full price. Before you buy any used car, spend $150 on an independent pre-purchase inspection from a mechanic you trust. Check the VIN on the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's recall database. Pull a vehicle history report. And if the seller resists any of those steps, that resistance is your answer. If this video saved you from a bad decision or helped you understand a car you already own, please subscribe to AutoWorth and hit the like button, because that is what keeps this channel running and keeps this information free for everyone watching. Drop the car you are currently looking at in the comments below, and we will tell you exactly what to check before you buy.